Alright guys, it's a windy, chilly, Good Friday. And it's time for us to plant potatoes. So this year we're doing straight rows. And you can see we've tilled up this part of the garden multiple times and that part a few times. But we're putting our potatoes down here this year. Last year they were going that way, right in the middle. And this year we're gonna go straight rows here. And I think we're gonna do 3 rows. This one's gonna be a full row. And this is where we bring the tiller in. We're gonna leave a little path there. And then we're gonna do a full row there. And a full row right there. So that's the plan. Here's our seed potatoes. Here's the seed potatoes. And we're gonna cut them up and get them in the ground. Now you can see in these rows where the tiller goes, so I leave a blank row to run my tiller down through here. It makes it a lot easier for weeding, and then I just weed around the plants. So it'll be a potato, empty. And right now we're just going to kind of lay them down in a little trough, and then we'll just keep adding dirt to them and mound them up as they grow. So that's the plan. We'll show you after we get these planted. Too windy out here to film. We don't give them much space, but they can grow all over in this mound, and that's how we plant ours. And then when we dig this up, we got nothing but potatoes in here. So those pine trees provide some shade later on in the season, which will be good in the middle of the hot summer for these potatoes. But here's our spinach and lettuce patch, and then our asparagus and onion type ramps and scallions and all kinds of stuff. But we cut them in half, and the ones that are heavy, and then the other half that only has something started on it. These will grow a lot faster and start producing bulbs or fruit, and this guy will be later when that one's kind of calming down. Okay guys, when you have chits growing off multiple sides, we always cut ours, but you can separate these into like 3 different seedlings. See, there's one, so I'd probably cut it here and then cut this one off, and just make sure each one has a little bit of potato with the chit. See, like that. Now to cover them back up at this point, it's easy. You just come back through and lightly cover them. As you see them start breaking the soil, you just keep adding a little bit of soil to them. Not so much that you kill the leaves, but allow it to grow until you get a mound, and then we just kind of let it go after that. And watch for bugs, because bugs will eat your potato leaves too, and we've had to deal with that before in the past. So, but even when the bugs got them, it's not like zucchini where you lose it all. You can gain control of it and save them. You just got to keep an eye on them. All right, we're gonna get these covered up and do the next 2 rows. Probably do white and yellow potatoes, or white and then a multi, whatever we have, because we have some fingerlings too. Now you're right, potatoes do not like water, and I'm planting these awful low on the ground. Here's the thing, by the time I mound these up and start taking soil from beside this, all the water is going to start laying on each side. Okay, right underneath where these are at. I've even kind of valleyed these out. all my potatoes will be growing up in the mounds, and the water from the trenches will keep my potato roots nourished and watered. All right, there you go. There's our 3 rows. Red potatoes, yellow potatoes, and fingerlings and mix match stuff. I'm not sure what all's in there, some weird ones. And we got enough. Probably do another row, but we're gonna do it later, so they are later. And then we're gonna finish out this section with our cold weather plants, our broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, probably some eggplant, all up and through here. So maybe snow peas up through the middle, and then that side down there will be corn and tomatoes and peppers. Now this is our old compost pile, still is our compost pile, like was all the way big. I mean, it was big, and so I've reduced it down, and some of these potatoes are growing right in the old compost, so be interesting to see what those do.